Welcome back. This term we are going to be looking at web design and HTML. This is so we can build websites and we can put in our sites things like video, information, pictures, games even. So let's get started. The first thing we have to do this term is go to Google Chrome. Don't use Internet Explorer, it smells. Now, Google Chrome, when it loads up, you will discover something new and exciting, which is that if you go to departments, computing now has its own tab. ICT is down here for first and second formers, but we've got a computing tab of our own. Yeah, how sweet is that? Now, go to computing. In computing, go to third form, which is where you should be, I hope. In summer term, we learn about web design. It can be awkward at the moment, don't know why. If it does that, just go to the menu bar here. And fingers crossed, here we are. So, this tells you what we need to see, tells you what we're doing this term. Press enter here, and we're in. Now, if you go, these are the lessons we're going to have for the next 9 weeks. Introducing HTML, right there. So, click on it. This is our lesson. This is the materials you will need for various lessons. You have a demonstration website we're going to be working on. We have the introduction to HTML help link, which will be very handy if you want to read more about it. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, by the way, in case you didn't know. Now, there's also videos by some very interesting people telling you about what we're doing, how we're doing, and giving you tutorials onto these wonderful subjects if you feel you're getting behind. However, the thing we need here is the HTML template. The HTML template here, this text here is the components of a website. Use this and it will make a basic web page. And here it says copy and paste the text below to create a basic HTML page. There you are. How easy is that? Let's try it. So, copy. Now, I want to paste it somewhere where I can make a web page. So, I'm going to go to the Start menu, All Programs. I'm going to scroll down to ICT. Here we are. And we want Notepad++. Don't use Notepad. Notepad++ is much better. And then right-click, Paste. There we are. This is the structure and format of a basic web page. So the title, what should the title be? I'm going to put, this is the title. Isn't that original? I like that already. Right, and then in the body, I want to say, this is the body. There we are. So that, guys, is now a web page. In the title it will say, this is the title. In the body it will say, this is the body. So now we need to save it. Where do we save it to? Big question. Now, HTML likes being saved in a certain way and a certain style. If you don't do this, it'll cause chaos, so please follow carefully. Go to Start, go to Windows Explorer, and go to your Documents folder. Should look a bit like this, except I've got loads of junk in here. But anyway, now I go File, New, Folder, and I call my folder Web Design. Press enter, there we are, in here, and now I'm going to save a file in Web Design. In fact, for every website we make, you probably want to make a new folder as well, just to spare confusion and chaos in your Web Design folder. So, here we go, I'm going to call this Hello World. So, I'm going to put Hello World in here as well. In fact, Hello World could be my title. And we can all see, I'm saying. Every computer programmer, the first program they make any language, is traditionally Hello World. Just to show you can actually do it. So go Desktop, find your Documents folder, which I can't do at the moment. Here we are, my Documents, Web Design, Hello World. And now here, I type in a name. I'm going to call mine Index. It's a good habit to call the first page in any site Hello World, Index rather, sorry, Index, my mistake. And then Hypertext Markup Language file, save as type Hypertext Markup Language. The extension's down in the end already. Press Save. There you are, it's now saved. You don't have to close this, leave this open because we can change things later. but instead go back to Windows Explorer, go to the Hello World folder. Oh look, there's index. So if I open that there, oh here we are at the top, Hello World, and here it says this is the body. So the title will appear at the top of the tab at the very top here, and this is the body, it's this big white area here. Anything in the body will go in there. One last very cool thing to show you is, say I wanted to change this. Say I wanted the body to say, hello world, isn't this a seriously cool web page? Not. I've written it in there now. If I just press save again, there we are. I don't have to save anything or close anything. All I have to do is hit the refresh button up here to reload the page, and suddenly, hello world, isn't this a seriously cool web page? Not. Okay, so today I have shown you the VLE and our own new extremely cool computing tab, and computing you will find third form and web design. I have shown you the HTML templates and copying and pasting it into Notepad++. In Notepad++, we have learned about the title, which will go up here, the body, which is anything in the main window itself, and we have learned how to save it into folders, and then how to load it into Chrome, and even how to refresh Chrome. So that's all we're going to look at for the moment. I'll leave you to your teacher to explain the next step of this lesson. Good luck and good night.